DAV Secondary School Mogapia to come forward for their performance. We begin with a skit. Topic is Kritakita gratitude.
Destroys those who destroy. Dharma protects those who protect it. Therefore, never steer away from the right path. Remember that if violated, Dharma destroys us. Namaste to everyone. We, the students of DAV Secondary School, Mogapen, are here to get deep into the realization of the power of the gratitude through the lens of the Vedic wisdom. With me, there are 6 friends who will explore how ancient Vedic teachings can transform our modern lives through gratitude.
Let's start with the basics. Gratitude isn't just a feeling, it's a sacred duty. Can you elaborate it?
The Taittiriya Upanishad teaches, revere your mother, friends, teachers and guests as God. Seva embodies by feeding the hungry. The Seva wonders, whereas the Vedic ideal, Annadana is Mahadana. Giving food is the greatest charity.
But how does this connect to Dharma? Mahabharata says ingratitude is a sin. But when people serve elderly and disabled persons, they honor the divine in all. Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam, the world is one family. Do you mean that this ingratitude disrupts harmony? Exactly. Mahabharata warns arrogance and entitlement of blessing. Gratitude, on the other hand, attracts abundance. That's an awakening call for everyone. But how can we practice gratitude in everyday life? The Vedas prescribe simple rituals. Morning gratitude, Sandhya Vandana. Before sunrise, offer water to the sun, Surya Arya, with gratitude for life. Meals, Annadana, chant Annam Brahma, recognizing food as divine energy. Evening reflection, Nididhyasna. Reflect 3 blessings from the day by maintaining a journal. Bhagavad Gita also says, whatever you do it to me, do it with gratitude. Remarkable. So, is gratitude a form of bhakti?
Yes, yet power, tat bhavita. As you feel, so you become. Grateful thoughts purify your mind, chitta shuddhi.
But how can gratitude improve the relationships?
The Ramayana teaches this through Lakshmana's devotion to Rama. He served selflessly, saying, "For me, your love is greater than the heaven." The Vedic formula. To show gratitude towards parents is to thank them for your body. Deva Rupa. To show gratitude towards friends is to remember their help and be loyal like Krishna and Sudama. To show gratitude towards children is to teach them Shraddha, reverence through your actions.
I didn't know that gratitude can make such an understanding life for us. Experts say that modern science agrees that gratitude reduces stress. Does Ayurveda support this?
Absolutely. Gratitude balances kapha, dosha, emotional stability, and reduces ama, toxins from negativity. Studies show that it boosts ojas, that is vitality.
Spiritually, Spiritually, the Purana says gratitude. Kritanyata is the first step to moksha, liberation. When you are grateful, you transcend ego.
Let's take a practical takeaway. For the next 21 days, let's keep a gratitude journal. Kritanyata Patra. Each night, thank 3 people mentally. Offer one selfless act. Seva daily.
But how do you maintain a gratitude journal? Can you elaborate it?
Yeah, I will give you an example. I wrote in my journal that thanking my friends, even for being my strength when I needed them the most. They carried my bag when I got fractured.
Even I wrote it down yesterday in my journal that thank you road safety patrol for your tireless and selfless service.
to keep our roads and life safe every single day.
Oh, now, from today onwards, I will to maintain a gratitude journal.
The Rig Veda says, let us be grateful for those who provide us with happiness. They are the gardeners who make our souls blossom. कृतज्ञता परम धर्मम कृतज्ञता परम तपः कृतज्ञता परम ज्ञानम तस्मात् कृतज्ञता भवेत्.
Gratitude is the highest form of dharma, the greatest penance, and the supreme knowledge. Therefore, one should always be grateful.
Let's carry this Vedic wisdom forward. Namaste and thank you. Thank you.
मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम। आदर के योग आर्य समाज के समस्त पदाधिकारीगण, प्यारे बच्चों और उपस्थित आर्य बंधुओं, मैं बिहार से हूँ, परंतु प्रयागराज में वर्षों से रह रहा हूँ और मैं नेत्र चिकित्सा के संदर्भ में यहाँ आया हूँ और 15 वर्ष पहले भी आया था 2010 में। उसमें मेरे 2 व्याख्यान हुए थे 2 सब्जेक्ट। तो मैं आप लोगों के बीच अपने विचार प्रकट कर रहा हूँ, जो विचार ऋषि दयानंद ने आर्य समाज के माध्यम से हमें किया है। ऋषि दयानंद ने जब आर्य समाज बनाया तो उसके पहले कई संस्थाएं थी। जैसे पश्चिम में ब्रह्म समाज था, पूर्व में प्रार्थना समाज और देव समाज था। कई प्रकार के समाज सुधारक संगठन थे। फिर भी ऋषि दयानंद को आर्य समाज की स्थापना क्यों करनी पड़ी? क्योंकि जो भी संस्थाएं थी वो सारी संस्थाएं या तो वो ईसाई मतावलंबियों के अनुसार चलती थी, ईसाईयत उसके अंदर थी, राष्ट्रीयता का अभाव था। लेकिन ऋषि दयानंद ने देखा कि वेदों के अंदर हमें राष्ट्रीयता और देशभक्ति का विचार मिलता है। उन्होंने जगह जगह अपनी बातों को आर्या विविलिया से लेकर के सत्यार्थ प्रकाश तक उन्होंने राष्ट्रभक्ति की बात की। सत्यार्थ प्रकाश के एकादश उल्लास में तो उन्होंने प्रारंभ ही किया भारत माता के गुणगान से। तो राष्ट्रीयता और राष्ट्रभक्ति हमारे अंदर रहे और वेद की बातों को हम जानें, इसलिए ऋषि दयानंद आर्य समाज की स्थापना। आर्य समाज की स्थापना के संदर्भ में उन्होंने कुछ सिद्धांत दिए। वो 10 सिद्धांत हैं कि बड़ा ही सोच समझ कर एक एक शब्द उसके बहुमूल्य। पहले सिद्धांत के बारे में मैं चर्चा करूँ। ऋषि दयानंद ने बताया कि 2 विद्याएं हैं संसार में। एक विद्या जिसके लिए हमें मनुष्य का शरीर मिला है, मुक्ति की प्राप्ति के लिए, वो सत्य विद्या। दूसरी विद्या तो मनुष्य शरीर के लिए जो सुख समृद्धि चाहिए, हम सुखी रहें, इसके लिए जो विद्या है वह पदार्थ विद्या। इन 2 विद्याओं की चर्चा उन्होंने आर्य समाज के प्रतिनिधियों ने किया। सब सत्य विद्या और जो पदार्थ विद्या से जाने जाते हैं उन सब का आदि मूल परमेश्वर है। द फर्स्ट एफिशिएंट काउच ऑफ ट्रू नॉलेज एंड दैट इज नोन थ्रू मेटेरियल नॉलेज इज परमेश्वर। उन्होंने कहा दोनों प्रकार की विद्याएं का मूल ईश्वर है। मुक्ति की प्राप्ति हमें करनी है, मोक्ष की प्राप्ति करनी है, तो उसका भी स्रोत परमात्मा है, उसका भी कॉज ऑफ रूट ईश्वर है। और जो हमें सुख चाहिए उसका भी मूल ईश्वर है। तो कहा मुक्ति की प्राप्ति के लिए सत्य विद्या है, सत्य विद्याओं को उन्होंने वेदों से और योग दर्शन से कहा जो सत्य विद्याएं हैं वो मुक्ति दिलाती है, मोक्ष की प्राप्ति कराती है और उसी से हमें परमात्मा की अनुभूति। वो योग विद्याएं क्या है? अष्टांग योग, यम, नियम, आसन, प्राणायाम, प्रत्याहार, धारणा, ध्यान और समाधि। ये अष्टांग योग के परिपक्व होने पर हमें मुक्ति की प्राप्ति होती है। यम की चर्चा पिछले सप्ताह भी आचार्य ने की थी। यम क्या है? अहिंसा, सत्य, अस्तेय, ब्रह्मचर्य और परिग्रह यमः। और नियम क्या है? शौच, संतोष, तपः, स्वाध्याय, ईश्वर प्राणिधान नियमा। ये 5 यम है और 5 नियम है। फिर यम नियम के बाद आसन, यानी एक अवस्था में बैठ कर के देर तक परमात्मा का चिंतन करना का नाम ही आसन। प्राणायाम के द्वारा महर्षि लिखते हैं कि जैसे सुवर्ण को अग्नि में डालने पर स्वर्ण तप करके कुंदन बन जाता है, उसी प्रकार प्राणायाम के द्वारा मन एकाग्र हो जाता है और परमात्मा के प्रति आस्था बढ़ जाती है। प्रत्याहार जो बाधक है, जो आहार ईश्वर की प्राप्ति में बाधक है, उसके प्रतिकूल हम काम करें, उन आहार से बचे। धारणा यानी मन को बार बार एक स्थान पर लगाने का प्रयास करना। ध्यान, जब मन एक स्थान पर लग जाता है, धारणा की परिपक्वता ही ध्यान है, और ध्यान की परिपक्वता समाधि। जब ध्यान मैच्योर हो जाता है तो समाधि में चला जाता है जीवात्मा। समाधि में अगर परमात्मा की अनुभूति होती है तब हमारा मोक्ष मार्ग प्रशस्त होता है। तो कहा मोक्ष है क्या? इसी ध्यान से किसी ने प्रश्न किया, मोक्ष है क्या? अछूत ज्ञान को मोक्ष कहते हैं। अछूत से छूट जाना और दुखों से छूट जाना ही मोक्ष है। ये दुख दो प्रकार के होते हैं, दैविक, मोहित और भौतिक। इन दुखों से छूट करके हमें सुख की प्राप्ति हो और ईश्वर की अनुभूति हो, उसी का नाम मोक्ष है। तो हमें सत्य विद्या से, प्योर नॉलेज से मुक्ति मिलती है और पदार्थ विद्या, मैटेरियल नॉलेज, पदार्थ विद्या से सुख की प्राप्ति होती है। जैसे हम जीने के लिए रोटी खाते हैं, एक उदाहरण में देता हूँ, तो रोटी का भी आदि मूल परमेश्वर है, क्योंकि रोटी बनती है अवदान से, तो आटा प्राप्त होता है गेहूं, जौ, मक्का इत्यादि से। तो गेहूं, जौ, मक्का इस धरती से उत्पन्न होता है। इस धरती को बनाने वाला कौन? परमात्मा। रोटी बनाने के लिए वो चकला का इस्तेमाल किया जाता है, काठ का होता है, काठ से ही वो बनते हैं और काठ नहीं मिलते पेड़ों, और पेड़ को बनाने वाला, पेड़ उनके धरती पे, धरती को बनाने वाला ईश्वर। लोहा पर रोटी को पकाया जाता है, वह ओस जो है अयस्क मिलते हैं धरती से, और उससे लौह का निर्माण होता है, उससे तवा बनता है, उससे रोटी पकती जाती है। तो जो भी कारक में रोटी बनती है, सबके आदिमूल परमेश्वर। इसी रीति ज्ञान में स्पष्ट कहा कि सब सत्य विद्या, और जो पदार्थ विद्या से जान जाते हैं, उन सबका आदिमूल परमेश्वर है। सत्य विद्या और पदार्थ विद्या की चर्चा प्रथम दिन में इसी ज्ञान में किया है, और कहा कि दोनों का मूल ईश्वर ही है। ईश्वर से ही हमें पदार्थ विद्या और सत्य विद्या से ही हमें सुख और मोक्ष की प्राप्ति होती है। थोड़ी चर्चा में फिर करने अंत में इसी ज्ञान ने कहा कि बिना वेद पढ़े हुए मनुष्य का कल्याण नहीं हो सकता। कहा कि वेद सब सत्य विद्याओं का, वेद का पढ़ना और सुनना सब आदमी का फल है। Vedas are the scripture of true knowledge. It is first duty of Arya to read them, teach them, rear them and recite them daily. जितनी भी विद्याएं हैं, इसी बिंदु पर थियोसॉफिकल सोसाइटी के लोग जब वापस वेदों के अंदर जो बातें हैं सब सत्य विद्याएं हैं। तो ऋषि ज्ञान में वेद के ऊपर कहा कि सबसे पहले वेदों को हम भूल गए। कहा कि बैक टू वेदा, वेदों की ओर लौटे। तो वेदों की ओर लौटेंगे तभी हमारा कल्याण होगा, शारीरिक, आर्थिक और सामाजिक जीवन में राष्ट्र का कल्याण होगा, समाज का ऐसे समाज सुधार जिन्होंने ईश्वर और वेद को लेकर के समाज के बीच में आए और बताए ईश्वर क्या है, वेद क्या है, सत्य विद्या क्या है, पदार्थ विद्या क्या है, सबको उन्होंने पारिभाषिक पुस्तकें उन्होंने लिखी। इस पुस्तक में 100 परिभाषाएं और ऋषि ज्ञान में विज्ञान की बातें बताई। तो मैंने थोड़ी सी बातें आप लोगों के बीच में रखी। तो आज समाज की बातें हैं, ऋषि ज्ञानों की बातें हैं और वेदों की बातें हैं। इन्हीं शब्दों के साथ मैं अपनी वाणी को विराम करता हूँ। ओम शांति शांति।
धन्यवाद सर। बहुत कम समय में बहुत गहरी बात सर ने बताई कि जीवन का उद्देश्य क्या है, सुख क्या होता है, वास्तविक सुख क्या है, उनको कैसे प्राप्त किया जा सकता है। योग दर्शन, सांख्य दर्शन, वेद, इन्हें पढ़कर और इन्हें समझकर इनको अपने जीवन में उतार कर हम शायद अपने जीवन को संवार सकते हैं। धन्यवाद सर। Now I would like to invite
ॐ वेदाहमेकं पुरुषं महान्तम् आदित्यवर्णं तमसा परस्तात् तमेव त्यक्त्वा मृत्युमेति न अन्यपन्था विद्यते यनाय। Respected audience present over here today, at the outset, my heartiest thanks to all the children of the SNGP campus, principal ma'am and all the teachers for the wonderful on the beautiful topic of gratitude. So gratitude, we had a talk show, we also had a nice Bhajan as well. As a concept, if you go back to the Shastras, you also have heard a shloka in Bhagavad Gita. Go back to the Shastras. What is the word for gratitude? And if you were to attach it to yamas and niyamas, which niyama would you attach it to? When Acharya spoke about the 5 yamas and 5 niyamas, right? Niyamas are shauch, santosh, tapas, svadhyaya, shukranha. So to my mind, in a way this will get attached to santosh. Attached the niyama, santosh. Santosh means a sense of satisfaction, sense of happiness, sense of being contented, right? Being contented with what we have in life, right? There was once one man, a blind man. There was a blind man, and he was sitting on a busy road, and he was seeking help, right? In a way, he was begging, want a better word, he was begging for some money. It was a busy afternoon, and he was sitting there. He had a small container, right? And the sign, he had a small sign board on his hand, right? Which said, "I am blind, please help." What does the board say? "I am blind, please help." And there were people, some few points here and there, lot of crowd, but very, very few people, right? They just would drop down a few points. One man who was passing by, he also dropped a 10 rupee coin in that container. But he also said one more thing. He said this blind man is trying to, seems to really want help. But I don't see much in his container. did one thing. He took another signboard, another kind of a board, and wrote something on it, right? And changed the signboard and left. Change the signboard and left. Okay, for his office. It was the morning time. So this man the blind man was still sitting there obviously the entire day. And somebody realized, he got a sound, they have a good perception of sound. So like, okay, some board has been changed. So this board has slightly changed. It's the feeling he had. And after that, he realized that the rest of the next few hours, he was getting far more number of points in the container. Okay. So okay, he was happy. It was fine. Evening, that person was coming back from his office and he stopped over there. When he stopped over there, this blind man could recognize that this is the same person to the perfume. This person was carrying on him. So even when he came back, he realized that this man has once again come. And he realized that morning also this person had come, and after that my collections started increasing. So he asked him, said, what did you do? What did you do? I did feel that you changed my signboard, but what did you do? So he said, listen, I did nothing but you had written, I am blind, please help. I changed the signboard to, this is a beautiful day, but I cannot enjoy it. This is a beautiful day, but I cannot enjoy it. Right? So that's the signboard that I changed. Do you see the difference now? So people who were coming, right, during the day, after the signboard was changed, he instilled in them what? A sense of gratitude. A sense of Kritijnata. Right? My dear audience, it applies to all of us in everyday lives as well. Because we constantly keep focusing on what is not right with us. What is the problem with us? What are the challenges with us? Right? To highlight, there was also this one man. Okay, one more story for you. And this particular person was extremely poor, and he could not even feed his family, and he was very dejected. So he went to a sadhu, and he said, the sadhu, I am so poor, I am just not able to get even 2 square meals a day for my family. Life seems so dejecting. It is so difficult, right? I don't even feel like living. The sadhu said, listen, but you are a very rich man. So he was like, listen, are you like playing a fool on me? You are getting so sarcastic. He was saying, I'm telling you, I'm extremely poor. I can't even get 2 square meals a day. And here you're telling me that you are a fairly rich man. Your net worth is definitely a few lakhs, upward of 10 lakhs. So he was quite disappointed. But he said, sadhu said, listen, think about it and come to me next week. If you still think you cannot figure out the answer. So whole night he was thinking over it and saying that, listen, what is this person saying? He says, my net worth is upward of 10 lakhs. I can't even get 2 square meals a day. Right? What does he mean? Next day, promptly, he reached once again back to the sadhu. And asked him, listen, please tell me, I can't sleep the whole night. I don't know what wealth you are referring to, right? So please enlighten me. The sadhu said, okay, so I can see you carrying more than 10 lakhs with you now. He was once again even more confused, right? So he was even more eager. You are telling me I'm carrying 10 lakhs with me. Where is this 10 lakhs? So I just cannot see it. Is it okay? You have this 2 hands, 2 legs, right? Give me 1 finger of yours. I'll take 1 finger of yours and I'll give you 50,000 rupees. Are you okay with it? I'll give me 1 finger of yours, I'll give you 50,000. If you give your entire right hand, I'll give you 3 lakh rupees. Right? Will you give it to me? The man started wondering. Right? He obviously was not willing to trade this, even a finger, for 50,000 rupees. Right? So then he got the point. He got the point. If you think about it, this having today, Matt Rodney will ask me, a reasonably okay health. A reasonably okay health is the biggest form of gratitude. Is the biggest form of gratitude. All other problems in life, go secondary. That's the litmus test. Whenever you feel very challenged, the Shastras say, whenever you feel very challenged, you are under a lot of stress, you have a lot of discontentment, you have a lot of dissatisfaction, think about one thing. Sorry. And that is that today, we are all sitting here now. Okay. In this country, how many people you think will have road accidents today? How many people you think will have road accidents today in this country? Every day, to my mind, from what I understand of statistics, upwards of 2,000 people are either killed or seriously injured in a road accident, and they find themselves in a hospital, in an ICU. Right? So if you think about it, then today that could be the worst thing that can happen to you. That can be the worst thing in life that can happen to you. Right? And if that is not happening to you, in a way life is still much better. So when you think about death, you think about hospital, right? Your serious health issue. All other worries tend to vanish away. Right? And you have a sense of what? A sense of gratitude. Right? So your question could be that means staying in a hospital you can never have gratitude. There also you can. Because there is no limit in this world to getting to the bottom. There is no limit in this world to get to the top. Right? So in the hospital also, one can have a sense of gratitude because the situation could be even worse compared to what it is. So if we structure our thinking in such a way, then this true message given by the children on Kritakita or Santosh. The Shastra says, Santoshat Anuttama Sukhalava. The Shastra says, Santoshat, let us say together, Santoshat Anuttama Sukhalava. So to just translate, it says that by sense of Kritakita, gratitude, satisfaction, you get the highest level of sukha. And the interesting thing is, for other things to gain sukha, you need to possibly spend money, you need to make effort. Right? You want a sukha from a pizza, you want a sukha from different things, you need to spend money and or make some effort. Whereas to get sukha from Santosh, you don't need to do anything. Just change your way of thinking. That's all. Isn't it? You got a point? संतोष के लिए आपको केवल अपनी सोच को बदलना है. For other ways to get sukha, you need to make so much more effort. Right? So with those few words, I will close this talk. I also thank Acharya who has come here from Bihar, and in short, he gave the entire essence of dharma. He started with saying that there are two types of vidya. He said related to Padarth Vidya and Satya Vidya. In the way there's Para Vidya and Apara Vidya. And then he gave us a sense that in Satya Vidya, what are the various aspects of Satya Vidya? He said Ashtanga Yoga, and also covered the few key niyams of the Arya Samaj. He also drew interesting parallels with the Theosophical Society of India. It's true, Theosophical Society of India was set up around the same time as Arya Samaj, interestingly, in the year 1875. Arya Samaj also was set up in the year 1875. Theosophical Society has a headquarters at Arya, right? So we all know that. And there was at that point a lot of similarities, between Theosophical Society, the way Arya Samaj also was looking at things. Some minor, aspects that Acharya also pointed out. So it's good for us to know as to how Arya Samaj evolved and the kind of work that we're doing in the space of Vedic Dharma. With those few words, I'll request Shraddha to make the announcements and take the program.